Hi everyone, welcome to my recipe book with me, Tarika. Today I'm going to make a cheesecake that I've been obsessed with since I was about 15. So it's got this beautiful biscuity crumbly layer at the bottom and a smooth creamy layer of cheesecake on top. And the best thing is that it's a no-bake cheesecake, so you don't even have to go near the oven. I'm going to quickly get started by making the biscuit layer at the bottom. So this is just about 150 grams of digestive biscuits. So that's mostly broken up, and the bits that haven't broken up, I generally just crush them by hand, because if the blades haven't yet gotten to them, they're probably not going to get to them. So now to these biscuit crumbs, I'm just going to add 50 grams of melted butter. But don't add all of the butter in one go. Do it in 2 or 3 batches and just mix it well. You want this to get to a consistency of wet sand until they start making clumps together when you press it together like this. That's when you know it's ready. Now I'm just going to put all of this at the bottom of the springform pan. So I've greased the sides of the springform pan and lined the bottom with parchment paper and greased that too. Now I'm just going to press it into. I'm doing this by hand, but sometimes I use a small measuring cup, the back of the measuring cup, to just kind of get a nice even flat layer. So I've got one even layer. So now I'm just going to cover this up with cling film. Since this is a no-bake cheesecake, I'm only going to keep it in the refrigerator for about an hour or two, whatever works, but it has to be at least an hour. Okay, so let's see how this cling film behaves today. Not so tantrumy today though. Or maybe I'm just getting better. Okay, now to work on the filling, the first thing I need to get ready is the gelatin. I've got about a tablespoon of gelatin powder and I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of hot water. This is not boiling water, just make sure that it's hot water. I just want the gelatin to dissolve completely and cool. So I'm just going to whisk it as vigorously as I can in a tiny little bowl. So I'm just going to put this gelatin aside to cool while I make the filling, which is the best part of the cheesecake. So I'm just going to weigh out about 500 grams of cream cheese. And it's softened and at room temperature, but I'm still going to beat this up. There. This is smooth. And now I'm going to add condensed milk, which I'm just going to add in a slow, steady stream while I beat the cream cheese. Okay, so now that the condensed milk and cream cheese are mixed up, I'm going to add in all the flavorings. Vanilla extract is just always a must. And regardless of what flavor of cheesecake you're making, I just find that lemon zest is really important. That's the zest of 1 lemon. I'm going to make a lemon flavored cheesecake, so I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of freshly squeezed lemon juice. And the gelatin. I'm just going to add it all in one go and just blend it all together now in one go. So I'd already kept one base for the cheesecake ready in my refrigerator, and now I'm just going to pour this cream cheese mixture onto that. Just tap it out. Just nudge it slightly to get an even surface. Okay, so now I'm ready to wrap this up with cling film. And my struggles continue. Maybe it's just me. But if it's not me, maybe you should leave a comment and tell me about it. So I've got this right. Now this usually takes about 3 hours to set in my refrigerator, and anywhere from 3 to 4 hours is really safe for this to set. Otherwise, if you're making this ahead of time, you can leave this in your refrigerator overnight as well to set. been 3 hours and the cake, as promised, has set completely. Just run a knife along the edges. There it is. And I'm going to cut a nice big piece. So I've just made some plum sauce to go with this cake because it's a plain lemon cheesecake. I just wanted to add some color to the cake. Just pour this plum sauce. So I'm really not going to bore you with any more details because my crew and I just can't wait to dig into this cake. Hit the like button, share this recipe with your friends and subscribe to our channel. See ya! Guys, let's dig in.